Hello there everyone and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Mania Legends. So the brand new Dragon's Delight event has been released with the first prize being for the Vulture Dragon. But without further ado, let us take a look. So hello trainer, I see you've come to try out my newest invention, the Dragon's Delight. And then he wants us to click here. So this is the exact same as what we saw last time. Look, one of your dragons wants to play too. Drag drop items in the Dragon's Delight to help your dragon play, and these three items here are the three that our Autumn Dragon wants, so you get one happy dragon for free. So helping your dragons will boost your Delight score, get the highest Delight score to win the first prize, and you can fill the Dragon's Delight prizes by using berries. First round's on me, so they've renamed the Daubs to berries it seems, but he's going to give us this first round worth of items here. And we really do need to think about this more strategically. If we can do than we used to. So for instance here we have a bucket and a car. So we can always drag this over here. And then we just need to get one more car. And then we've got a ton of ducks. So we will drag one there and we will drag one up here. And we just need a little girl and a lollipop, but if we empty that one then we can refill it with some more items. So we will refill this one, and there we go, we got a little girl doll, so we will do that. And now we got a happy dragon, and it will give us a new set of items that these dragons require. And so basically from last time, the main thing that I sort of learnt was that trashing all is one of the worst things that you can possibly do. Because you can see here that we have a little refreshing button, and if you refresh that it takes an hour, but it allows your dragon to reset to a different one requiring different items. But unfortunately here it seems like we have mostly used up all the items that we can, so again we will refill this one here. And everything wants some bloomin' ducks, what is going on here? Come on, give me, yes, it gave us a popsicle, that is good. That is definitely good, good, good. So, there you go. We are just going to be doing this over and over and over again. So, I get how some people have said this event can be a little bit boring or more so tedious than they would have hoped for, but as long as you're coming back consistently, we hope that we can do a little bit better than what we did last time. Although now, with it getting much harder than it was last time, it's going to be a little bit difficult. So here we go, you can trash all items to get rid of them for free. You'll then need to refill columns by using berries to keep playing. So I wouldn't suggest doing this normally. I'm going to do this one time just to show you. There we go, they will disappear, and then we can refill these using the berries that we get given. So now we can feed this one to the farmer. Well, I say feed, but we're actually just giving them toys to play with. So, maybe feed isn't the right word. But we're getting a few happy dragons here. We've got 8 so far. Let's try filling up this one. Another ducky. Jeez. So many duckies here. We got a ducky there. We've got a ducky here. And then we got 2 buckets for this guy as well. Refill this one. And again, I'm trying to think of this strategically. Because before I never really used to. Honestly, I just sort of did whatever and just hoped that it would work out for me, but here I am going to leave this one unfilled, because we don't have to just use up all those and then that's it, that's the end of the event, because you'll see that we've got all of these quests at the bottom here. So collect berries by performing these actions. So collect gold, collect food, breed dragons, feed dragons, win battles, catch creatures. And so the first prize dragon, who is given to one person, is the Vulture, which is the brand new dragon that we have never seen before, technically. And then the other prize dragon for getting 130 happy dragons is this Sandcastle guy right here, which is also a new dragon that has never been available to get before. So the easier one out of the 2 by far to get is this Sandcastle, and obviously having one person only be able to get the Vulture makes him very difficult to get indeed. But without further ado, we've got plenty of berries that we can collect. So let's go and do a few of these quests right here. And you'll see some of these flying creatures, same as the other solo events that we've had. So we do have to deal with these things getting in the way and maybe being a little bit annoying as well. But just in general, we have seen this event before, so it's nothing brand new. So for now, we should mostly be fine. Oh, and I didn't mention it, but the resets are every 6 hours, same as castle events and the old Dragon's Delight event. So again, no changes there. The only thing that's been changed is the reset timers on dragons has been increased from 10 minutes to an hour, which basically means that this event is just much harder than the old Dragon's Delight event was, which, when it seemed difficult enough to begin with, and it was, like, near impossible for someone like me to do it, based off my life schedule, very, very interesting choice. That is, to put it lightly, but we need to feed a dragon as well, find a level 4, and then we will feed up our Blossom Dragon until we collect all of the berries that we can out of this item pool. And again, the pool doesn't increase either, it will stay at 200, same as it did last time. We can breed a dragon. What do we want to try and breed? We want to go for like a fire and... I believe fire and metal is the combo to use if you want to be guaranteed the timer, like the good timer for the event. So it'll be a 6-hour timer, which is pretty much perfect for the event. Gives us 200 exact, and there you go. That's the complete, like, item pool done right there. But we could do some more winning battles. That'll give us 200, well, up to 200. So we'll come over here and just do a couple of these blue quests. And then we should have unfilled all of the pools that we can. And that'll be all that we can do for now. But, again, I did mention that that pool increased. So, when you reset your dragons, instead of it being 10 minutes, which, granted, it is quite difficult to come back to your game every 10 minutes, but it's been increased to an hour. And if you think about that, that's increased, it's, like, it used to be a sixth of the time that it is now, which is insane. Like, that is a massive increase. Like, even 20 minutes would have been quite a big increase and probably would have been a little bit annoying, but the fact that it's an hour, I don't know where they got the idea from that from. Like, after the last Dragon's Delight event, I saw very few people asking for the event to be made more difficult, because, like, at the end of the day, there's one person that can earn the Vulture Dragon, and that's it. So, if anything, I was hoping that if they were going to make it harder, or if anything was going to get changed, they'd increase it so it could be a range of people that could earn the Vulture, because that means all but one person is going to earn themselves that dragon. I mean, all but one person isn't going to earn themselves that dragon, I should say. Whoa! Imagine if everyone but one person could win a dragon. Now, that would be a feels bad. That would be very, very sad indeed, but... yeah, it's a very interesting decision on the developer's part, and again, I'm not sure where the logic came from, because it seemed like a lot of people didn't win the last Dragon's Delight event to begin with, but maybe people just didn't talk about it very much, so maybe we just didn't get a lot of posts about it, and maybe a lot more people actually finished it than I thought, but didn't seem that way. People liked the idea of the event, like some people, but I didn't see many people that were just actively, like, thrilled about it, put it that way. But anyway, I digress. We've got another 894 berries that we can use here, so we will fill this up. Give me some good stuff. We got a bucket, which is not really what I wanted, to be honest, but we can feed the steampunk here. Milestone complete, 150,000 gold, there we go. And we do have these guys that want... feels like everyone's wanting some popsicle sticks, unfortunately. If it just gives me 3 popsicle sticks, that'd probably be the best bet here. I'm gonna go up here for this one. Refill. No! Popsicle sticks! Alright, whatever, I'm just gonna trash this one. Again, I said I wouldn't, but I'm really impatient. There we go. Got some stickies now. There we go, up there, and we will do that one as well. And do we have any dolls that we need? We do have a doll up on the top left and one in the top right. They're like the same items anyway. Whatever. Blah, 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 blah. Again, I'm trying to go through this in my head to try and do this as optimally as possible, but it's a little bit harder to think on your feet than you might originally think it is. But there we go, we're up to 13 so far. That's actually quite good for now. I like how it shows you all of your old dragons as well, because like I forget that I have the champion and stuff like that. I'm going to do that, feed him a ducky, so then we can feed this guy up here with the car. There we go. It's just, it takes a little bit more planning or forward thinking. And, you know, nothing wrong with that at all. So we'll do that, and then all that we have left to do is wait for some more berries so we can fill these up. So, that was actually a lot better than it went last time, because I remember I only got up to like 6, and then it kind of screwed me over and I couldn't do anything else. But, you know, just for instance, because I might as well show it, if we do press the reset button here and click yes, it is going to be an hour-long timer, but it only costs 6 gems to reset, which is, I believe it was only 5 last time for the 10 minutes. So basically, it is a lot more desirable to reset using gems now than it was before, which, you know, there's some implications to that either way, but I will definitely be trying to get the sandcastle, but the event is only going to be 4 days long, so basically, since I'm working all 4 of those days, let's say the chances of it happening are probably not too high. We are currently in position 5 after that little round of stuff. 34, I'm assuming that they probably reset for some of the dragons, which, you know, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with, you know, resetting with a couple of gems if you need to. But try and avoid trashing as much as you possibly can. I know that I did it, but that's just for video's sake. To be as optimal as possible and not waste any items, you should really just be resetting your dragons. But, just before I go, there is also a bundle out here for the golden dragon, some gold, and some berries. For £3.89, very cheap bundle. So if you want the golden and, I guess, a little bit of extra event currency, then go ahead and purchase this for 87% off. Not too bad, but nothing that I'm interested in, because we do have our own golden dragon somewhere that, like, I literally have no idea where he'd be. But, yeah, for now, I am going to leave you guys there. Let me know what your thoughts are on the event for now, and let me know how you're doing, and how likely you think you are to earn this rare dragon yourself, or whether you think you're going to be going for this Vulture dragon that is an energy, shadow, and wind epic. So, he's actually a very good dragon, surprisingly enough. Not the highest attack that he could have, but quite an interesting typing that I wish I could have on my Android device right now. But alas, for now, thank you guys very much for watching, and until next time, I will see you then.